Season 3, which is the Valentine season. 4th day. Tonight we're gonna witness the Cullies versus the Nox Gaming. Yeah, I have my co-caster, Boss, my one and only Katie Wag. Hello there. Hi bro.
Boss, so okay.
Well, starting with the Nyx and Moss ban over here. Cullies.
Oof. Don't tell me they're gonna do Pango Tusk again, dude. Scary.
Seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Yes, finally I can see the hero. Okay, so they have picked Cullies so far. Gaming with the
Dude, I think your mic is breaking, dude. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Yeah, let me check.
Disruptor.
Whoa, this time they go for a new pick. Disruptor Pango. So, why do you think they didn't want to pick Tusk again, dude? Do you think they just didn't want to do the same strats again, or do you think the Grimstroke has baited out a Disruptor pick? What do you think?
I mean, they could have went for the Tusk, but then there is this Grimstroke with the Inkswell thingy. So if they have like some hero which can the dive on them, it will be super hard since this Tusk mainly relies on a snowball also, and it's more like they will get a stun together and this Disruptor.
And do you think they're gonna play Pango again as
I'm
a
not
support?
really sure. I mean, they can, but I mean, it's been a thing for a while, you know. Like, so some people have been playing it as a position 5 or even a 4, but it doesn't. I mean, it hasn't been showing a lot of distress in the lane. Like for example, take the Disruptor, he can just max his Thunder Strike and annoy you as hell with his a couple of mangoes, but it's a Pangolier. You have like only one spell, it's just a Swashbuckle, and the only thing he can do is maybe try to get the range creep, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but that's...
I don't know, dude.
I
how
think it
this
depends
hero
on how
actually
you
works in the
play.
lane.
I think anything can really work. It depends on how you... Like, as long as you have some idea behind it and you execute it well, it can work. And I think with Pango, the idea they have is, like, they always go for this Orb of Corrosion type build where, you know, he uses his Swashbuckle to try and get it on all the heroes. And it's basically like an AoE Orb of Corrosion, which is crazy, dude. I mean, it's basically like I mean, not an assault, but it's like a mini assault, you know what I mean? It like puts AoE minus armor onto an entire team, which is amazing.
5 seconds.
And
that if lands on a lot of heroes.
I mean, yeah, dude, obviously he's gonna try to land it on as many targets as possible, right? And also Pango, I really like the Beastmaster pickup because Beastmaster is an offlaner who is very good at punishing weak supports. And like a hero like Disruptor and stuff with his lower movement speed and all can get punished really hard by Beastmaster as long as he has a +1 with him.
Yeah, but like sometimes the Disruptor can himself counter the Beastmaster's bows in the lane. Like as long as he have a level 2 Thunder Strike, he can just kill the boss all by himself. And sometime around, like after the level 20, he will be getting this kinetic field true sight thingy also, so where he can check out for this scouts near the cliff and
sure, dude.
So
I'll tell you what I really like about the Beastmaster. Beastmaster is a hero that doesn't rely that much on his own spells. It's like he empowers his units. And with a hero like Disruptor who can take away, glimpses a hero out, as long as the Beastmaster gets his roar off, his units can do all the damage. Also, the roar is really good at controlling Pango when he's ulted and causing that chaos in a team fight. It's like you basically roar him and let him like finish his ult in one spot, and it's easy to dodge that way. So I really like this Beastmaster pickup. It also increases the tempo of the game, and Grimstroke can always pop his Inkswell onto one of the creeps and just, it's a free double stun. Like stun plus slow, I feel like it's really, really strong. And you also get the double roar, obviously, with Grim ult, which is both BKB piercing. So really, really good.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes it doesn't even make sense since like the Beastmaster roars the Pangolier who's in his Rolling Thunder form, and he's actually in that Rolling Thunder form, but you still can right click from like super nearby. I don't know like how it kind of works, the glitch or something.
I mean, it's probably just like the AoE effect or AoE around which it like affects, and as long as your like heroes, like different heroes have different attack ranges, right? Even melee heroes. So like a Monkey King, for example, can probably hit the Pango from a little distance while he's rolling. It's probably something like that. A Willow pick, very nice. I love watching Willow players play, dude, because I feel like it's such a high damage support, and people don't expect the type of magic, that much magic damage to be coming out of a support. Like I still remember there's a game in I forget who is it. I think it was like a South American team where the Willow basically killed a fully farmed TB from 100 to 0 just by like using Shadow Realm plus ult. Is insane, dude. Insane.
Oh, I think you're talking about the crit, yeah?
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
Crits was one of the master tier Dark Willow player.
Yeah. That was so good, dude. But, and also a really nice thing that they've done is, this is something I really like seeing from drafters, where they when they get like supports that are relatively squishy, but like heavy spellcasters, they get like cores that can frontline for you. So when you have a Beastmaster who can go in, like you can trust that the Grimstroke and Dark Willow can reliably get their spells off. So really nice draft, I think, coming out from Nox. But Cullies are like, you know what, roar us,
pretty much
dude.
as you say so.
Roar us, I don't care, I'll pick a Tide Hunter and I'll do enough damage, I'm just gonna wake up. And Tide is also a very good answer.
Yeah, that's a roar, but yeah, like the Grimstroke has this phantasm, like the Tide Hunter ripples after a certain damage, but he can't actually ripple the Grimstroke silence. So as long as he gets some of the talents like extra triple hits onto this phantasm, this is really gonna be hurting this Tide Hunter if they keep silencing onto this guy. So I'm not sure like how they're gonna handle this one.
That's true. Grim is very good. It's yeah, because Tide has very low agi. And so obviously Tide makes up for his like lack of agility with his Anchor Smash, right? Like he has an AoE attack that helps him make up for the fact that he has no agility to work with, basically. But obviously the Grimstroke silence is a very good counter for that. It punishes the Tide, preventing him from attacking and forcing him to break that annoying little Wraith. But Tide is also a good answer for the Beastmaster's units. I feel like it's a good way to counter that. And I guess Cullies say, you're gonna get units, I'm gonna get units too, and they just pick a Wraith King to sort of fight this Beastmaster lane.
Well, let's get a checker mate and get this over with. Well, they banned up a Bat Rider at the final banning phase, and Nox Gaming would go for the Void Spirit also. Ban.
Yeah, so do you think this Bloodseeker is gonna be like a mid lane seeker or a carry seeker? I think a lot of teams have started playing like a carry seeker with the Shard, right? And the Shard.
Yeah. I mean, I really doesn't know how that thing works. I mean, it relatively gives some damage as a pure damage, it seems so.
So Bloodseeker Shard, it gives you lifesteal based on the enemy's max HP, So if you're hitting, so it's really good against strength heroes actually. So I think you deal percentage damage, you heal percentage damage based on the enemy's max HP. So it's really good against strength heroes. So I think the second they saw this Tide and Wraith King, they're like, oh no, Wraith King is picked after, but maybe just the Tide. And also Bloodseeker, again, really good against Pango. You rupture the Pango and then you know, he basically kills himself by rolling around.
Yeah. I mean, like, there are times where his lucky shot will be super useful, even though this guy gets silence, or, you know, he will just stand there, yeah, like, come and fight me 1v1, fight! And he will just first right click and it will get lucky shotted, and it will permanently sometimes get disarmed also, so, and it's super annoying to deal with.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
I think there's the time when Gawk nearly broke another keyboard of his. He was like, he's so lucky, dude. He's so fucking lucky, dude. Just because Pango kept like proccing his E on him time after time. So we also have a Cataclysm,
Well,
maybe. Do you think this is gonna be
Yeah.
Vex or Exort?
Seconds.
No, this is surely gonna be an Exort Invoker. I mean, I don't know whether you know him or what, but this Rizal God is famous for his Invoker from, you know, like 2016, 17, those days and all.
Admiral Conquer.
Oh yeah.
Hero. Meet
Okay.
the ultimate
I mean, I don't know. Actually, it's the first time I'm seeing, but it's always nice to know about these teams that have a long history in like Indian Dota, you know.
Sure thing, dude.
So exciting to see. But also,
Anyway,
the Kunkka is actually a good pick against Invoker. But actually, if you play Quas Vex, then Invoker has an advantage over Kunkka because you just shred his mana and you go for like a Vessel build, and then Kunkka becomes like very, very weak. But really good drafts coming out from both sides. Good amount of disables. Good team fight. I think this is going to be a very exciting game. Any predictions on the victor?
I guess so. I mean,
Whose draft do you like
I mean,
better?
I already told about the Grimstroke, right? Yeah, like I already told about the Grimstroke. It's the silence is the only thing matters. But this is a position for Grimstroke we're talking about. So if this guy goes like kind of a misposition in the team fight, he instantly might get killed. So
Yeah. More than the draft though, I think I really like just yesterday we saw how well Cullies play as a team. Dude, it was so good to watch, dude. Like their teamwork is insane. I really, really like the way they play together.
Yeah.
Like literally, the second the Tide, oh I guess they had Tide Pango yesterday also. The second the Tide ulted, the Pango would be like already rolling on top of the enemies, which is so good.
I will commit this to memory.
with that being said, we'll start with the introduction of today's game. So the Cullies coming up from the Radiant team, Antidote playing out his Viking, Rizal onto his Invoker, Legendum playing out his Pangolier, HN6 on his Signature Disruptor, and ZL finally playing out his Tide Hunter. Coming back to the Dire team, the Team Nox, or actually the Nox Gaming, my bad. The Viracle playing on his Grimstroke, a Family Guy playing on his Beastmaster, Nyx onto his Kunkka, Rakshit on his Dark Willow, and finally Sultan playing on his Bloodseeker. Well, people have been starting up with a Quas like now itself, and oh, first player at the top. That was super fast, and they actually founded this Bloodseeker. That's really weird.
I think
Cullies.
yeah, I think it's just a bit of an overextension. You always have to be a bit careful in this new. You know, they changed it so that before the rune spawn it becomes nighttime, right? So your vision is heavily restricted. You always have to watch out for these level 1 ganks because of it. It's just a bit of an overstep, I think, by Sultan's Bloodseeker, and gets punished for it.
With that being said, 2 runes for each team. So yeah, like I was talking about this course, I mean the level 1 course, people have been like, you know, differing. Either we go for a course vex, or like if we totally dominate this game, lane, we can even switch to a course exert also, like something like that's what I have been doing so far, these Invoker players. And with that also, like he have a lot of options to what build he needs to go. Like some people have been going medallion whenever they're playing against this highly a little high armored heroes. Well, I don't know, dude. Okay, the bottom Viking nicely caught up by the bramble maze over here. I'm not sure. He doesn't have anywhere to go, so you probably get caught up by the one more bramble maze and would go down as soon as the game starts over here. And since he couldn't help his teammates by stepping out of one of those traps. So it seems he would be going for the Quas Vex since he already picked up a Vex, this Invoker. Nicely done by the Rakshit Dark Willow, sniping up the Hatchin 6 courier at the bottom. Waiting for the swing of Basilis. But the lane is kind of pushed at the top. Like ZL is really having fun with this 2 juicy range creep. And they can't really do anything about this DNS either. Since, you know, like, what? Oh yeah, like, they blocked up the medium camp over here by themselves, dieting. But I hope like the Scrimster goes for a pull or something. But oh, at the mid next, I mean the Kunkka is kind of super low. Since he doesn't have a Sunstrike, he's not gonna do anything about this. But he would eventually pop up his Salt. Okay, at the top now, Miracle popped up his Thing Spell, but not gonna connect on anyone though. Sultan would cover his teammates with one more blood, right? But Legend Dam, Lucky Shot is actually getting useful by him. Miracle getting a lot of damage from this Pangolier. Thanks to the Orb of Venom, and even the Lucky Shot kind of slows the target by 35%. So it's really good on him if he goes for an Orb of Operation this game once again. Oh, okay, at the bottom, Beastmaster kind of super low, has the Thunderstring on his head, but it's not gonna die for any while. But still, he needs some heals. I mean, it's not gonna come anytime sooner, so it's gonna be pretty weird. Well, his teammate would share us a little tank over here. Yeah, that's the level that Thunderstrike we are talking about, getting a lot of damage. Going through on this Beastmaster or even the Dark Willow, since they both doesn't have a lot of HP, but Beastmaster started with the Bracer. Okay, it's the first power rune of the game. Seems like the Pangolier just gonna smash Vacuum over this medium camp so that he can, you know, the stack and as well as get this power run over here. Seems like the Kunkka not gonna go for the bottle anytime soon, and they would eventually get it and go back to his lane once again. Pangolier. Okay, at the top, X-Spell has been used, but ZL pretty much super tanky right now. But Legend M, he tried to smash Dracula on the Dracula, but he missed. But still, he made sure to block the only way where the Grimstroke can escape, and made sure that he would slay his head over there.
Yeah, that was so good, dude. Even though he missed the swashbuckle, like he blocked off his escape path, so the Miracle's Grim really had nowhere to go.
At the bottom, nicely done by the Hatchin 6, like the level 2 Thunderstrike which I has been talking about, which is super Like, you know, it deals a lot of damage for the 4 strikes, and thanks to that, like, the Beastmaster doesn't even have a boot. He will get slowed a lot, and you know, this Raking can just run around him and easily kill him from the bottom.
Amazing what you found lying around.
Bloodseeker not really having a good lane, like just 20 last hits, where the Raking having like a 28 last hit with the 17 Nina. It's really being a problematic guy, facing against even the Beastmaster. Actually queued up for a Radiance, finished up a Facebook. Okay, once again going on top of the Beastmaster over here, the bottom has an 6, making sure to get this guy somehow, but Ando thinks he's not gonna go down, so he's just getting back. Rook would be queuing for an urn since he went for the Cosmix build. Okay, Regen Rune at the top. Kunkka once again are gonna be lucky, but they both are like full HP, so it doesn't matter. Nothing active fighting is really going at the top, since you know it's a freaking Tide Hunter we are talking about. I mean, basically he does have some pure damage with his blood type, but that's all he got. He doesn't have a lot of raw damage when he's dealing with this anchor smash of the Tide Hunter. I mean, it's not the only thing, like this guy basically doesn't have a lot of damage to start with, so yeah. Okay, the mid Tornado EMP cost up has been committed on the snakes. He's kinda low, but Riser, can he actually get a kill on this Kunkka? Might be 2 more hits would do the trick, but he's actually diving over this tier 1 tower. Nyx can't actually survive onto this, even though he tried to juke over the tree. He's just gonna tip this Kunkka so that he will get angry or something. It's the second tip though. Carry can you do that?
But will it follow the same?
So yeah, Overpowered corruption has been committed by the Pangolier. Doesn't have any more, he didn't queue up for any shield crash at all. He's just gonna go full swashbuckle onto the targets for now. Isn't feeling any, you know, like it's not like having any hard lane over the top. Like the Bloodseeker reached just level 6 though.
Dire should look to their middle tower.
Okay, the bottom one's Disruptor got his level 6 before the breaking himself. Made sure to use up the static storm and got a kill on this Beastmaster. But now Grimstock, TV bottom, try to get a return kill onto this Hatchet 6, but these guys are super tanky. Hatchet 6 actually trying to get by one more kill, but what one more right click, or even the Break Blast is there. But now mind, Disruptor would get the kill though. But now Ryzel actually rotating top, but it seems like Sultan's Bloodseeker actually noticed this guy coming up from here. Maybe they had a ward? Yeah, they have a ward over here.
Should look to their middle tower.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, like Antidote looks like he's gonna dive under the tower at the bottom. Where I can make sure to use it with Inkswell, but Family Guy is really nothing to do to help his fellow teammate over here. But Sultan now he TP'd, but never mind. There's a glimpse to getting him back to the wherever he was. And Ryzel now TP'd to the bottom. Used up a tornado, not gonna connect out anyway. EMP is up, but breaking blast not gonna be enough damage either. Antidote doesn't have a reincarnation even though he reached up his level 6. He played a little cocky over there. But Nyx really nice torrent, but not gonna connect out to this guy since he's playing the Cosmix. He have a decent movement speed. Get the help of the Facebooks as well. $4K lead already going on for the Radiant team over here. Beastmaster still haven't reached up his level 6 over here. Legend M revealing himself, used up a swashbuckle, actually slowed down already. Kosambi even is there, doesn't have a lot of mana, actually literally 0 mana, but Riser, is he gonna go down here? Yeah, the curse gun pressure to pop, but they doesn't have any detection or any follow-up to get a kill on this Riser. But now there is his Nyx with the Kunkka, used up a board on top of the Pangolin, but is he gonna get denied? That's a lot of kills over here. X-Bomb is there, but oh, he beautifully used up a splash with trying to escape as much as possible, but there is the Bloodseeker's Curse on top of him, which is triggering him, and but can Enoka actually get a revenge on his teammate? Yep, made sure to get a kill on this Dark below, but Hatchet is there once again with the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field over here. But Riser, this guy is super low. If he tries to use one more Tidebreaker, this Riser might go down, but he's not gonna go down yet so far. But next, is he gonna do it? He actually tried to do it, but no, he can't. But now, Beastbuster, he respawned already. Trying to get a kill on the Sunset as he goes out as well, but Riser, he tried to use up a Phantasm on him, but he instantly used up a Ghost Box. He's not going to connect on anyone. But Pangolier, he already respawned. Coming back to the fight once again. Made sure to get a kill on this Beastmaster, and he would ghost down as well. Miracle, kind of super low. Used up a Deafening Blast. He has an on his buff status, but he would probably go down another. But no, non-stop fights are coming down here. Sultan is back here over here. Used up a Rupture. Made sure to get a kill on this Riser Invoker. But Rakshade finally used up his level 6. Used up a Bedlam. Not going to be enough damage though. But still, Zeal trying to circuit. But there's a Legend with this Rolling Thunder. Just to reach up his level 6 at the right time, right movement. Nyx already respawned. Coming back to the fight once again. Sultan does have a Thirst if you want to get a kill on the Titan Hunter. But this guy is quite happy. You still have a Ravage also. Have a Soul Ring if you want to use it, but doesn't want to use it since he will. I don't know. I mean, Nyx does still have a 2. I mean, like the 2 level X mark, but doesn't have any range to catch on any man. He tried to catch on the Titan Hunter, but it's not gonna be any helpful either. So he's just gonna get pep for now.
Are you okay, Verlin? do you want some water or something?
I mean, it's just the 10th minute mark and they were like non-stoply fighting each other. Oh
Dude, I really want to know how many people TP to this bottom lane after dying and respawning. There's a fight going on for at least 2 full minutes.
I mean, they're still not insured about this one. They used up a small trying to get at top of the Miracle Games. So probably gonna go down, just gonna give this kill over this Invoker. Not gonna miss either. Okay, the bows are still there. Kind of trying to spot. Yeah, actually spotted this Pangolier, so just gonna get back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Actually, this has a maxed up glimpse if you want to use it. You just need a little more vision over there.
Dire's bottom tower.
Next up is level 1 Necronomicon. Finally, Beastmaster.
The Radiant scan, eager to know Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Arcane power.
Dire's middle tower is
Like, for now, the tier 1 at the mid is kind of super low. They just want to get it for now, and they would make sure to get it right now. Tornado got connected onto the Rakshit Shadis, Dark below. No mana anymore, but not gonna continue this fight anymore either. As I think, try to glimpse on someone, but it doesn't have the vision at the mid. Okay, Core Snap with the earn combo is there, but doesn't have any more follow-up if you want to use it. Swashbuckle is up from the Legend M. This guy is super low. If you want to use the Sunstrike, this is the right time to use it. But this guy got rolled from Panic at Beastmaster. But that's a nice Static Storm coming up from here with a nice Ravage on top of the 3 over here. But Miracle, it doesn't have a restock with level 6 to use a Soul Bind, so it's not given even a matter. But next, used up a boat already. That's how the drum effect, but it's gonna go down right now. But ZL at the back lines, Legend M actually getting chased up by this Spangler over here. Made sure to get a kill on this guy as well. Now, Nyx, along with the Sultan, trying to get a kill on the ZL, but he got Anchor Smash effectively on top of the 2 over here, so they both got base damage reduction, but that's a Duke damage with the help of the Blood Strike as well. But Nyx, I mean, even the Rakshit is respawn at the right time. He's used up a Brahmin Mace. It's not going to be helpful either. So once again, used up a Anchor Smash to make sure to get the base damage reduction over here. But ZL, this guy is actually surviving out of all of these damages has been getting from. Torrent has been used, not going to connect. But Dryzel is here once again. Tornado used to, but not gonna connect on anyway. The Hatch and 6 with the help of the claims. Trying to connect in on this Bloodseeker. Used up a Bedlam, not gonna connect really well. This Sultan actually running super fast like a Sonic. Rather than there is a, he got connected with the X mark. Used up a Torrent and he would go down. Thanks to the help of the Tidebreaker from the Nyx. The damage is real. And ZL still chasing for the deity over here. He's gonna finish with Vladimir Hoffling anytime soon. trying to control this triangle cam as much as possible. Raiding team. Oh, actually, Ryzel got up in the weird position when he can even met, and board rupture. Everything has been used on top of this invoker, and they will make sure to tip. Actually, never mind. Their own teammates are actually tipping this guy. Maybe he was playing a little cocky over here. Tier 1 tower at the bottom. Probably gonna go down since not a lot of people have TP over here, so they're just gonna try to exchange out of this one. Actually, Titan is getting back to the tier 1 at the mid right now. Actually, Shetty actually spotted the static storm has been used after the glimpse combo over here, but Rise are not gonna connect to something would survive. Only the Hatsensik would die for this cause, but Pangolier at the back line is actually connected onto his beard. Even the roar has been used, probably gonna Cullies actually base damage reduction thingy with the help of this diadem over here, just gonna form in their jungle. Just gonna walk around like that.
Thing is, my problem with this whole thing is that while all these fights are happening, Antidote's Wraith King is just free farming. You know, he hasn't showed up to any of these fights. He just keeps farming the lanes, and he's gonna come out very, very scary at the end of this.
I actually forgotten there was a breaking in this game, you know. But still though, like Kunka rushing up a BKB, they now in his shed, he doesn't have a lot of mana. Bobbed up his 6 with his ultimate anchor would make sure to smash his head over here. Downtime for the 25 seconds. Actually spotted down onto his Bloodseeker as well. Popped up this rolling thunder sort of follow up over here. But Legendam already with the glimpses. He's it's a connect on top of the Beastmaster. But Hatsensik tried to right click onto this to his death. Even the Tornado not going to connect either. Trying to zoom around the trees. Trying to make sure to scout her onto the position. But it's have a roll. He does have a roll, but bottled up by the next Kunka over here. But maybe he's just not gonna fight anymore. Just gonna, you know, go back to the shrine and recover as much as possible. Chappy Netherlands Hatsensik already. Well, I guess like the breaking finish of his Radiance is coming back in the courier right now. He might join up with his teammates from now on. Let's do a 5v5 fight maybe. Actually, Sultan spotted onto this Ryzel. They are kindly sneaking out at the behind, but next he actually X-smoked onto the Pangolier over here, whereas the Bloodseeker going on top of the double roar. But should I get a kill on this that carry Bloodseeker, but even the Invoker would go down in this fight since they got the thunder coming out from the legend and sees the Tidebringer damage. It's actually coming up from the legend on top of the 2 over here. This guy is super tries to help with the ram map. But it's not gonna matter. Antidote is there with the critical strike. I mean the mortar strike. Make sure to get a kill onto this, both of the people. It's a double kill onto this Antidote. 4 down onto this diadem. But still. Cullies is super strong. You know, like Dog just now respawn is already getting critted on top of his head from the breaking, but it's just not gonna continue this fight anywhere. So it's just gonna casually walk over and farm again. Actually gonna finish up his blink dagger.
I will commit this to memory.
Oh ho! Look at this guy, dude. This guy had like 10 cents. Okay, like as I said, he already picked up like the 10 cents. Like what the hell?
Learn, dude. Learn.
Yeah, dude. Probably that team wouldn't be actually fighting on this one, I guess. I mean, they actually doesn't even know that this thing is actually happening. Just after is making sure that no one's gonna get past through him. So Pangolier finished up his blink dagger also. He can do the same thing which he has been doing in his okay, as I say, make sure to glimpse back. Well paid to help his teammate over here. But on top of the Dark Widow, doesn't have a lot of mana to use it. I mean, doesn't have a zero. I mean, doesn't have anything to deal with, so he will probably die. Oh, Okay, Rysel super aggressive. At the back of the team is gonna form onto this creep wave over here. Only have I'm not sure like when he's gonna even finish it.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Casually trying to take on to this tier 2 tower at the mid. That I'm actually not even reacting for now. Not even a single smoke gang. They might actually can do with this Beastmaster spike of the level 3 Necronomicon. But maybe like they're just gonna leave this tier 2 tower right now. They can even use the glyphs if they want. Since it can use this multi but this tornado not gonna but is nothing really gonna do much. But this Titan is not gonna even give a shit about it. Break it. If we can actually break it, he can easily. It's gotta be feared by the terrorists. Was a nice sunstrike gonna connect, but not enough damage to kill anyone over here. But the Phantom have one thing on top of the 3 is gonna to make sure to connect. Unit Grimstock has been on top 4 dead on this dire team. But next actually trying to survive, but once again getting glimpsed by this Assassin 6 Disruptor. Oh my god, this guy and it over. Make sure to get a kill on this Kunka as well. Tower gone down. The tier 3 is revealed.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures fortified.
Views of the cliffs are selected and they will respect. Pretty weird that Viking finished up omelet as a third item. Thought like usually people would go for it as the first item, but whatever. Okay, Legend M kinda low. Use up a Shash to make sure to get some of her creeps, but he would blink back. Gonna farm for a while. Rysel does have a vessel and Midas. Not sure like what he has queued some for now. I feel like the dire team kinda trying to secure their own jungle back again, but used up a tornado, not gonna connect on anyone. So follow page Hatchin 6 trying to catch on somebody over here. Hatchin 6 actually not gonna spot out his Blazika, but the Maelstrom proc is there so that he's gonna get caught almost, but never mind. Oh, the breaking. He actually spotted onto this Grimstock as a Bloodseeker at the right time. He might even use his stun. Can you move antidote, guys? Oh, dude, carry back. Move him into the Discord, dude.
Dude.
Dude, you need to Well, it's the 25th minute mark almost, and Cullies have been already dominating pretty much. It's like, you know, the 20k network lead going on top of this Cullies. I'm not sure like how the Dire team can actually give a comeback from here, but they have the combos if they want to really use it, you know, on the Soulburn into the roar, into the boat, into the terrorize, into the freaking blood drive, as well as the double rupture combo if they want to use it. But once again, this Pangolier has been a really annoying kid with his Blink Dagger Rolling Thunder. I mean, he's making sure to get on top of the Sultan every time, but there is Anita with his Red Blast as soon as the game started. Make sure to slay the Grimstroke over here. Miracle. Feels bad, man.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, that's sad. That's so super sad. Beastmaster, make sure to snipe this Breaking Courier over here. Okay, trying to go like crashing down on this tier 3 tower. There's a lot of damage coming up from the antidote since they have been buffed up with the Solar Crest as well as this thing Alacrity. So just gonna casually get a little bit for now. I actually thought that Tidebringer actually gonna connect this onto this breaking when he used it on the creeps at the mid, but never mind. Okay, trying to hold off as much as possible, but ZL doesn't have a Blink Dagger if you want to use a 5-man Ravage into the tier 4. I mean, you know, near the tier 4 tower, but doesn't have one to start with. Just gonna buff over his teammate over here. The Aegis has been expired. Antidote probably gonna die once for now. He just need to make sure that he would be alive for the next 35 seconds, but he's got rupture. I'm not sure like what they're gonna do. There is the terrorize, but this guy is super fast and going out of the team fight over here. But that nice Soulbind has been connected on top of the Pangolier as well as the Tide Hand over here. This guy is caught up by the Phantasm. Nice steady storm on top of the 2, but Beastmaster still not gonna die yet. But there's the Ravage on top of the 3. Beastmaster probably gonna go down as well. Even the Nyx not gonna be alive anytime further, but he would instantly try to bite back and come into the fight, but Doctor would even go down thanks to the help of the Gust damage ZL. Well, there's a lot of thirst going on around here and there, but Bloodseeker, he can't really deal a lot of damage. Triple kill already onto this antidote. Could this be a rampage if he actually tries to do so? There is a nice two-man tornado over here. Use of a Fray Blast on top of the beat. On one crit is all it takes to make sure to get a kill on this Beastmaster. It's a dieback. I think it's a dieback. I'm not sure, like, really. Oh, yeah, that's a dieback on the Beastmaster. He actually trying to go on one guy to make sure to get this rampage, but he actually can't do so. And once again, he would die for the second time, but it doesn't matter. He got his reincarnation back. Now they got the mid-racks. Almost finished up his AC, but there's Nakoria, so it doesn't matter. Just gonna sort of buff this related guy out here and take this tower wonderfully. Okay, one more tornado, EMP connecting on the 2. Literally 0 mana for the board. And just like that, they don't really want to mess up with this breaking. They can't really do anything about this crit damage, so just gonna get a little back and like, yeah, let's wait for our teammates and do this 5v5 for the last tracks at the bottom. Well, I was expecting a lot of Sunstrike from this Rizal God Invoker, but mine is too busy with this Class Vex combo.
I mean, just look at the amount of damage he's done with these items, dude. All he has is a Vessel, Phase Boots, and Midas. Midas isn't even an item, dude. He has Phase Boots and Vessel, and at 27 minutes, he's still doing so much damage in this game. Like, I think that just goes to show how strong this pick was and how good the playstyle has been. Like, even the Tide has more net worth than the Invoker, but like the Invoker's impact has been so good this game, dude. So really nice draft, I think, coming out from Cullies.
They would actually smoke for this Ravager's up if they want to use it. Last tracks for the Dire team. Can they actually pull over something out of this one? I mean, the last time they used a Phantasm on the face of the Titan, that it kind of actually worked. If they can just do it once again, I'm not sure. Like this guy got a Lotus Orb right now. Okay, now breaking instantly blinks up on top of the mid player over here, but now there's a nice sword bang coming up from the double row. Even the double rush has been used, but there is a rolling thunder, so the damage has been committed. But now, do they have enough damage to kill on anyone? But no, never mind. Beastmaster would go down once again. It's a dieback onto him, onto this guy. Antidote, kind of pretty low. Doesn't have a lot of mana. I mean, doesn't have even the mana for the reincarnation. If they can actually cast his breaking and kill him, this is not gonna mana since Suta has popped up his BKB. But Pangolier is just gonna right click onto this Beastmaster. He's not even gonna die for this. Kunka, he would die in his boy. What? Oh, I'm not sure like how this guy died, but this kill went for this Riser's Invoker. But anyway, the GG has been called. Cullies made sure to get the second win of this tournament. It really played up a spectacular game over here.
Yeah, really good teamwork, I think, from Cullies coming out of this game. Alright guys, our next game has actually been delayed to 7:30. So we're gonna take a short break and then come back with Rogue Knights versus R4DG at 7:30.
Until then, Valentine Raid is out.
own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Set my heart on fire.
seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Testing. Is my mic working?
Yes, Kevy, you're all good. I can't hear Verlin though.
Alright.
Can you hear Verlin?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him in game. Yes, bro. I can hear you, Mr. Verlin.
Dire team back.
On this stage, shrink from a fight.
This has become a trend, man. Every time the first ban is either OD, Ricky, Oracle, or Puck.